Well, here's part 2 of the first video on the car on the hoist. I shut my camera off when I was looking at the front signal light assembly. Now, it is held in with duct tape. So I'm gonna have to take this out, figure out what the clips are broken, fix the clips, and put it back in. It must have had a little bump here at one time, and oh yeah, I can see the clips. Interesting. This one's nice and tight. I also did find somebody's mudded this bad boy up over here. So I'm assuming there's a lot of Bondo. I'm gonna get in here. If we need to put a little piece of metal in there, we'll have to do that. And I'll have to fabricate right here. But that's about the only rust I found on the car. Now, granted, this is a 210,000 mile car, and I'm going to make it look good. I'm not going to spend a lot of money on it, and then we're going to drive it for a little bit, play with it, and then send it on to somebody else. Pretty cool. Okay, sorry about that, shutting the other video off. I did find, when I pulled the back seat out, it's always interesting to, this was what was left of the ground wire that they had hooked up on the pump. And this is what I found. I found an extra O-ring. This would be for the fuel pump when they put it in. Now I looked, the fuel pump had one on it. And the new fuel pump has one on it. And I have not changed the fuel pump yet because there's really nothing wrong there. It was running fine once it had the right module. I found 51 cents. I don't know what this is. Some sort of a spacer. Some sort of little plastic clip. Butt connector, a washer, a few odds and ends of grommets. So, well, there you go. It's on the hoist. So, got to put a ball joint in it. Got to put some tires on it. Got to fix the exhaust, and then we can probably do something with the. I spoke too soon. They were on this side too. This side's not bad. I'll fix that up. They just didn't do a very good job with bodywork. I don't think there's much mud there. I think it's more that they filled the rust. So we'll dig that out, and then we'll put some new metal in it and put some more Bondo on it, hopefully not as much. This is where it was sitting, and that's where I noticed the oil leak, and that is from the filter. The filter is loose. So I'm going to leave it on the hoist. I'll drop it down tomorrow. I'll change the oil on it and pull the wheels and get a better look at the brakes to make sure it doesn't need calipers. I just kind of priced the brakes on it. It's about $300 for rotors and new pads. And that's replacing 2 calipers. If I had to replace 2 more, it'd be another $150 on top of that. Don't really want to do that. I'm going to try. They seem to work okay, the brakes, but I just want to make sure if there's any calipers that are sticking. I kind of budgeted into fixing the calipers so I don't wear the new brake pads out and have wheels kind of overheating. They don't look like they are, like the calipers are sticking right now because there's no soot on the inside of the wheels. But as soon as you push those calipers back, you never know what you're going to get. Okay. Oh, we got to fix that signal light. And there's some odd wiring under the hood, but other than that, for a 210,000 mile car, not a lot of damage underneath. We're not going to get into pulling moldings or anything like that. Don't want to get into what's behind there. I'm assuming if we got some rust right here, behind that, there's probably some more rust. I may have to take the moldings off to fix that rust spot. So, okay. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for commenting. I'll bring you some more on the Mustang. Hopefully we'll have some plowing videos here next week. Looks like we could get a nor'easter. So, again, have a good weekend. Catch you soon.